morning guys, I hope you're all having a lovely day. Today is Thursday, nearly the end of the week and nearly school holidays. Yay, oh I can't wait, I'm so excited for the school holidays. No more mad rushing around in the morning and just chilling out. Anyway, today is Tillie's hospital appointment. Tillie's consultant phoned me on Tuesday to see how she was getting on. And I just said not really much improvement. She still can't move her foot, lift it up. So still not much improvement. Anyway, we have that appointment today, so we're going to go and see what's going on with that. Also, as you know, I think this is probably one of the main reasons why the consultant phoned me on Tuesday. It's because Tillie has another operation next week. She has it booked in for the 15th, which I think is Wednesday, to put another pin through, I think it's her fibula, the bone on the outside of the leg that carried on growing, that didn't stop growing, and because the tibia did. I might be getting that completely wrong. The bone on the front of her leg stopped growing because the growth plate got damaged, and that's why she's having to have all of this lengthening done. But the bone on the outside carried on growing. So the plan for next week was they didn't do it originally when they put the frame on because they wanted to get the lengthening established so that when they put the pin through the bone that's carried on growing, that it would line up with her knee. Anyway, because we've had to go back on the turns and not be lengthening it, that's obviously not going to work now. So, well, I don't think it will, and I think that's why the consultant phoned me on Tuesday, just to see if there was any change, because they've left it. They didn't do it originally because they wanted to get this lengthening established, to lengthen it a little bit so that they would be able to line it up. So we're just going to have to wait and see what goes on with the appointment today. But she's still not got any movement in her foot. She still can't lift it up. But I don't know if it's just going to take a little bit of time. I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out today what the plan is and if they're going to still go ahead with the operation next week, or if we're going to just postpone it for another few weeks. Anyway, I am just going to put a chicken casserole in the slow cooker, and as you can probably see, the Halloween decorations are up. The kids were so excited for this, and Tillie was like, please can we put them up? Yesterday I was like, oh, okay then, it's probably a bit early, but let's do it. So me and Tillie spent the afternoon yesterday putting all of the decorations up, and they look amazing. I will do you a little Halloweeny tour of all of the decorations a bit later on when we get back. But anyway, I am just going to get this put in the slow cooker before we have to set off to the hospital. And chicken casserole done. Oh, this is delish when it's done. The kids love this, probably one of their favourite meals, especially when it's so cold outside. Anyway, that's going to be cooking away all day. So Tillie, this says a gift note from Sarah Norton to Tillie. Here are a few extra wee things for you. Hope you get better news next week when you visit the hospital. Enjoy your gift. From Sarah Norton. Thank you, Sarah.
Did it say a few wee things?
Mm.
Oh, that's the Scottish thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's very kind, isn't it? Do you want to put that in there?
Does it say where it's come from? What? No?
Probably Scotland.
No, there's no address to
Okay.
give a thank you card.
No, I'm
Come on, Tillie. Get them muscles.
Tillie, I'm going to be holding. Tillie, I'm going to be holding. I'm getting it.
Heave. Heave.
Because you have to be really careful with it, because I think it's fragile.
Tillie, I'm going to be holding. My fingers are going to be broken too.
Oh, this is very well packaged, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, it's supposed to say, what is that?
I don't know.
I'm not sure if you've
Let me read it.
way up, darling.
Oh wait, it says there, music box.
It's fragile, so.
Open the box carefully.
Please be careful.
Oh, it's here.
This thing may smash. That is very interesting. Look at the dog.
Oh, that is beautiful. Do you know what? I remember having one of these as a little girl.
Let's see.
Oh, wow. Tillie, look.
Oh, is that a bath bomb?
Yeah.
What's that? Is that what is it? A unicorn? No.
Yeah, it's a mermaid.
Is it?
Then there's a unicorn.
Oh yeah.
Little bees.
Did you read this?
Yes.
Oh, Tilly, you are
That is
very,
really
very
nice.
lucky. That is beautiful, isn't it?
Put that back in there. Do you put them ones back in?
Do you have a little card in here to say who it's
It's
on?
here.
Oh, right, okay.
So Tilly can read this one in a minute. It's from Elizabeth Seal. Is that at the top?
Yeah.
Elizabeth
Yeah.
Seal.
Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Honestly, that is
That is really nice, isn't it? You like that, Tilly?
Yeah.
Really good, isn't it?
It's probably going to be my favourite.
Is it?
Honestly, that is very similar to what I had when I was little.
Nana has one in
Yeah, it was, yeah.
That'll be the one. That'll be Mum's old one.
Can I hold that?
It's a big box.
Okay, just a minute.
Oh wow, what's that?
Ooh la la!
What is it, Tilly? Sticker mosaics.
Let's have a look. It says to Tillie. Here are a few extra wee things for you. Help you get better.
Max is tying himself in a knot.
Here, are you going to sit down? Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, that's off the. Is that the same as the bit? Yeah. Wow.
Oh, thank you, Sarah.
Don't like that.
Look at the dogs.
What are you doing, Ivy? Bluebell.
So here's your cards off as well, Tilly, because you've got a few cards there, look.
Which ones I'll open first? I know what's fun.
Oh, get well soon, Tilly. It's got your name on it.
And that's actually my favourite flower.
Sunflower.
Yeah. To Tillie, hope you are recovering well from your operation. Love seeing your family's love. You are such a lovely girl with a lovely smile. I am sure all your brothers and sisters are fighting over you, looking after you. Hope you are back up on your feet soon. Love from Alison and Bailey the dog.
Oh.
What have you got? Have you got a little LOL doll thing? Can you put it in the bag? Look at the mess these two are making over here.
Oh, my word.
Brilliant. Now they're having a domestic.
To you, Tillie. In hope that you'll be feeling better soon.
Tell them all.
We are really pleased you are recovering well at your home. You have been so strong since your big operation. In hospital. Best wishes, love, Paul. I don't know what it says.
No.
Paul.
Paul.
I'm not sure.
Seeley? No?
Kerry.
Kerry?
Paul, Kerry, Andrew. YouTube subscribers, so they watch you on YouTube. Thank you. Hey. So we've just come out of our hospital appointment with Tilly. Quite positive news really. She's got a little bit of movement back in her foot where she can move it sideways slightly, but she still can't lift it up. But they're not too worried about that because she's still got some movement in it, and they think it will just take a little bit of time to come back. Anyway, we're now starting doing the lengthening again now. Instead of going backwards on the turns, we're starting them again. But instead of doing turns every day, we're going to do turns one day, do a full day of turns one day, have a day off, and then start the turns again on the following day. Just so that we're not doing too much too quickly for her, because obviously I think her nerve has just not liked it, and I think it's just obviously put the pressure on it a little bit, and it just needs time to get used to it and adjust. So that's what the plan is for that. They've just said that basically it'll just add on another few weeks onto the time that she's got the frame on, but it means that next week she won't be having her operation next week because like I thought, the bone needs time to be lengthened for them to do the second procedure, so that's not going to be happening now for probably 3 to 4 weeks. But anyway, positive news. I'm really chuffed about that, so it's looking good. I think it's just going to take just that little bit longer. It's like they said, sometimes, you know, the recovery can be absolutely fine, no problems at all, and sometimes that they have little setbacks, and obviously Tillie's just having a little setback, but it's all good, it's looking good. We're back next week again. She's going to have another x-ray, because what they didn't want to happen is, they call it like sticky bone, where they broke the bone, that because we've been going back on the turns, they don't want the bone to start to stick back together again. So that's why we're going back, doing the turns to lengthen it again now that she's got a bit of movement back in her foot. So yep, all good, Tillie, eh? But I tell you something, it is traumatic, isn't it, Noel, having
it's horrible.
Having the pin sites cleaned is just, oh, it's awful. Any parent that's got a child or had a child in one of these frames will know exactly what I mean with the pin site cleaning. It's just, oh, it's awful. It's, as a parent, you don't want to have your child go through that amount of pain, and you can, it's awful. Anyway, so she's had that done. We've got to go back again next week. He's not moving, that wasn't peeping at us, by the way. She's got to go back next week for this x-ray, but hopefully, fingers crossed now, everything will just be plain sailing and her foot will just recover a lot. You know, it might just take a bit of time, but it will recover, thankfully, and he's confident of that because she's got the movement back in it now from sideways, and so yeah, all good. Anyway, we're just going to get back now. Sophie's been minding the kids for today. It's an all-day job at Alderhay. We left the house at 9:15 and it's now half past two, and we're not going to probably get home till 4:45, 4 o'clock, so it's an all-day job, so it's a long day. But thankfully Sophie's had the kids, because otherwise I think that would be a bit of a nightmare with the kids at the hospital, so definitely made it a bit easier. But anyway, we are on the way home now, so catch you in a bit. So we're just stuck in traffic. We've had to come off the motorway near Preston because there's a lorry that's overturned and it's blocking the 3 lanes. Luckily there's no serious injuries, so that's good, but we've come on the back roads way, and it's going to take us, I think we're due to get home at about 20 minutes or an extra hour. Anyway, I've come prepared. Noel's laughing at me with my flask, but look.
Yeah, and you drunk the second flask. Both flasks, and you're on the second one yourself.
Yeah, but you didn't want it, Noel, so fine. Oh, see, it's good to be prepared, isn't it?
See, yeah, I don't know what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Need a wee.
No,
need a wee. It should be like you, Tillie, need a wee.
How are you, Till?
Good thing I don't know.
Look at this traffic, we're not moving.
Ow.
Oh well.
I'm not joking.
I'm glad you're driving, Noel, and not me.
Oh,
it hurts your feet, doesn't it?
Just get
And your legs. Yes, Tillie, darling.
I've drank all my drink and I don't need the toilet.
Do you not? Don't say that, because you will in a minute. I'm going to drink my coffee.
I'll wait in a few minutes.
No, you see, I always come prepared.
No, it'll be you that's crying because you need the toilet before long.
Not me.
And there aren't any, unless you're going to run into the bushes.
Be fine. Right, Holly, should we show everybody our Halloween decorations?
Yes.
Yeah? What should we show them first? This?
Cat.
The cat?
Yeah.
So we have
Cat.
a cat, a glittery cat, some little window stickers.
Yeah.
We have here
A ghost.
a bat. It's a bat, isn't it? And you have to duck every time you go through it because it gets you. We have then got, Holly, what have we got here? We've got an eyeball wreath, haven't we?
Yeah.
With flashy eyeballs.
And we got that.
Are you going to switch her on?
Yeah.
Go on then. Look at this. Is she funny? I'll tell you something, guys. If you watched my Instagram story yesterday, you will know that the dogs hate this witch. Hang on, and then we have some little lights in there. I think they're like ghost ones with some things on the mirror. Yeah, we've got some more on the door, haven't we? And then in the kitchen we have these.
Yeah.
I need to get some tea lights for these. We've got some little Halloween decorations in here. We've got our pumpkin lights, our happy Halloween sign. Little pumpkin. Are you sitting in the dog bed? Who a bluebell? And then we've got this. The kids love this. What is it, Hallie? What does it do?
Opens and
And it goes boo.
I've got an idea.
No,
No, it won't break it up on us.
they'll fall down the back, darling.
It won't if I do this. Yeah, it would. If I'm correct, they should stay on. Yeah.
So we've got that, and the kids love this. It goes boo.
And we got them.
And we've got these on the windows.
Get the ones up there.
We do, don't we? Yeah. And that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you like your Halloween decorations? Yo! What are you doing, Max? Are you putting it back again? Did it not? Never mind. So that's it for the Halloween decorations, isn't it, Bunny? Do you like them? She's like, I don't really like that scary witch, and I don't really like that bat up there, Mummy.
I
Do you? You like it?
do. Yeah, me.
And you like it as well?
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Watch this. Watch Bluebell. Well, I'm Lola.